Hey y'all, and welcome back to Lantern Creek Farm. Alrighty guys, we went and picked up just a few bales of hay. I ran out of my roll bale, and we went ahead and picked us up just a few bales, square bales. But I've got to get the spot cleaned off for where it actually goes. As you can see, we've got it piled up, so let's get that done. Ralphie's wondering what's going to happen to his spot. I'm going to sit these down, let Andy lift them up. It's a lot easier for him to lift them up than me. I also don't want to climb all over the truck because I'm wearing my nicer clothes today. We had to go to town, and really rather not ruin my clothes if I can get away with it. There's our 5 bales. Like I said, I'm going to have Andy lift them up there. It's a lot easier for him than it is me to lift those up. So I'll have him lift them up and put them up there. But 5 bales will last us for a little bit. It'll tide us over for a good while. There's Lucy. I gotta say that I'm excited to have these square bales back. It's a lot easier to feed this than it is to feed the roll bales. Well, Ralphie's hopping down because he's hungry. He's mad at me though. He's not gonna ask me for anything. Actually, he's running out because I'm here because I wormed him the other day. And he's not happy with me. And so, that was 2 weeks ago and he's still mad at me. There he is. Hi, Ralph.
He don't want to talk to the camera.
Yeah, he's really mad at me. Look, he turns away from me even.
Yeah, he don't like
So let's feed him.
He's so cute and cuddly. I don't want to let him go. He knows it. Come on, baby.
There he goes. We're both allergic to hay, but he hasn't been having to deal with the hay anymore, and I can hear it messing with his sinuses because he hasn't had to mess with the roll bale. And so now he's slinging all this hay dust around that's getting in his sinuses. Is it getting in your sinuses? Yeah. He's even doing the hay chores for me. He must be feeling generous today. Is generosity kicking in? He's gonna ignore me. That's good looking hay. It's definitely a change for the goats, so they're gonna appreciate it. They love to expand their palate.
Hey! I'm up here in the truck bed. That way nobody can aggravate me.
Yep. See, they're already eating it up. Is it good? Yeah. They're wanting grain. gonna take a flake up there. We need a couple more flakes. He's dropped a little bit. It's a little chillier today, which I think is supposed to get up to 60, but we're getting in the 30s at nighttime, and so in the low 40s, and so we still gotta dress warm when we come out to the farm. This is the little girls, and this is the big kids. I'm going to take just a few minutes and introduce you all to a special guy. So, I feel like it's about time that we got to know Rusty here. This is Rusty. He is, we don't even know how old. He came close to, I guess, when my father and mother-in-law moved to this property. He don't like being touched while he's eating. Came to this property, and he's pretty much like a feral dog. He just showed up. You couldn't really touch him or handle him very much, and like I said, we don't know exactly how old he is. We're gonna say he's probably late teens. He can't get around very well, and he is very old. His coat has changed color, but he doesn't seem like he, is in a huge amount of pain, besides probably just a little bit of arthritis that, bothers him. But he's turned out to be just a really, really good dog, and we're just so lucky to have him. He makes us so happy when we see him, but he's deaf and probably going blind just a little bit, but he's definitely probably 100% deaf now, but he's just as sweet as can be. I thought it was about time. Oh, the door slammed. I thought it was about time that y'all got to meet Mr. Rusty here. Queenie's jealous. Alright, we got the goats grained. Lakin's, did you grab the eggs? Lakin grabbed the eggs, and she fed the rabbit and stuff. There's Ralph. We put hay in his spot. You got a balcony, bud? Ralphie! Kitty, 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 kitty. There he is. She went and got the eggs, so let's see how many we got today. Alright, y'all. Lakin just brought the eggs, and I want to show you all something crazy. And so, so in the last couple, last month and into this month, I know I told you that my 7th month, well, they were 6 months old last month, but now they're 7-month-old. Hens have started laying. I want to show you something. Okay, so this is like a normal, it's a normal size pullet egg, when they just start laying. This is a little bit bigger of an egg. Hold on, let me turn you off so you can see, because I really want you to get this in. It's a little bit bigger than this one. This one, she's been laying for a little bit. This is a new hen layer. Now, y'all look at this, though. This egg was laid today. This is one of my older hens. It's bigger. You can't really tell on camera, maybe a little bit. I'm not holding the camera sideways. Literally, this is a pullet egg. It looks like an ostrich egg compared to this. This is her siblings. That's a sibling. This is a sibling. That's crazy to me. That's probably a double yoker. I'm keeping this. I can't give this away because I want to crack it open and see. But my goodness, talk about, she probably had trouble with that, love her heart. She's been building that up for a while. Good night. I'm so proud of her though. I wish I knew which one it was. Alright, she's fed the big buns. So let's go feed the baby buns. Buns. First, let's just check on them. Yeah. Because they're really active when we first come in. Yeah. Oh, look at you. Oh my gosh, they seem so big every day. I told Andy last night, I said, do you think they're small? And he said, no. I said, well, they seem small, but now that I'm looking at them today, no, they're not. They're not small. Let me flip it around and I'll show you.
So here's my bunny that we're keeping, and his name is Pipsqueak.
Well, her name is Pipsqueak.
Yeah.
We thought she was a he, but she is a she.
So in 7 months, she'll be able to go in there with her daddy, and we'll be having babies.
Yep.
Woo!
All right, before I feed them, I'll show you. They're wild right now because they're hungry.
I'm hungry.
Are they hungry?
Yep. I come in here and they were screaming because they wanted food.
They ain't screaming.
Sound like a chicken.
That's awful dramatic. All right. So for educational purposes, I've had people ask me how much we feed the rabbits. For the 2 adults, we do right in between 1/4 of a pound and 1/2 of a pound. For the babies, I do a whole pound. When we first got goats, we just kept, when we first got rabbits, we just kept food in there continually, and they just ate it as needed. Where there's so many of them, I don't necessarily want to do that, but putting a whole pound of feed in there for all 6, is it 6 of them?
7.
7 of them. Keeping a whole pound in there for 7 of them makes it where they can just eat on it as needed, and obviously we put hay in, and then sometimes we add grass and stuff like that to it. But anyways, I do a whole pound for all 7 of them in 2 different bowls. That way they can just eat on it as day goes on. But like I said, it is recommended to leave just to have it, what is that called? It's not free range. What is it called? Just like open, free for them to eat anytime. But this pretty much gives them that, and then I just fill it the next day. Like it's going to put the hay in. I always push it right back here in the corner.
Oh, there's all that grass.
And then I'm going to pour the grain in. We need to fill water today. Put that out.
Hey guys, dog. Bryce, here's your bunny. He's so big and fluffy.
Alright.
You gotta kind of scavenge them around. That way they know where the food is. Because all of them can't pile up in one food bowl. And the other food bowl's always open, but they never just want to go in it. So, Mommy's putting a little hut in there.
Alright, now we just gotta put, we gotta fill our water up.
Mm-hmm.
I run out, but we wanna go ahead and get it full.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, y'all, I love just holding the camera and videoing because it makes me happy. Mom's over there getting her water ready.
Another tip or trick I got for you is to use these gravity-fed dog food or dog water bowls, and the dog feed bowls I've used in the past as well for rabbits, and they work very well for multiple rabbits in an area at one time, and that way you don't have to constantly fill the little waters. I only have to fill this maybe twice on hot days. It's probably been, I don't know, four days since I've had to even fill that up, and so it works out good for me. After a quick wardrobe change into farm clothes, I need to fill up the goats' water just a little bit. It's not actually that bad. Probably it'll just take a 5-gallon bucket to top both of the water buckets off down here and down there. And then I started, let me show you if you can see it. I started cleaning hay out of here. I might bring just a little bit of loose gravel from out here in here just to freshen up the place a bit. It's a barn, so it's going to look like a barn, you know. I just don't want it to look all piled up and junky, so I need to... Sounds like Andy and Lakin are getting frustrated with each other. What was I saying? But I want to clean up a little bit. We've got some people that are going to be picking up rabbits in the next couple days, and I don't want them to think that we live in a pigsty. So we're going to clean up. But first, Lord's willing, we're going to take our bucket and go get some water. All right, guys, I know I've probably showed you how we get water before, but I'll show you again. We go through the barn here. I push that open with my belly. Maybe that's a sign I need to lose a little weight. We go through the barn here, and now we have horse troughs out here. And around that way, we have, around the edge of the building there is a big spigot. We attach it to a water hose. We fill these up. And so we've got this big water barrel, and then the other water barrel. I don't know how big this one is. Alright, y'all. I got rudely interrupted by Lakin and Andy hollering my name. And so, I can't even remember what I was saying before. Oh, yeah, I do. So, we feed the whole entire farm's water out of these barrels here. We fill these barrels up. That's a 55-gallon drum there. I'm not quite sure how big this one is here. This is what we, the horses drank out of. And we would always just let the horses drink out of it, and then we would take buckets and things and fill these waters up for the chickens and the goats. And so let's go ahead and fill this up. Got a little bit of chicken feed in it. Need to take that out. Some leaves and stuff blow in. Pretty hard to carry with these type. I don't like carrying these, but I think this is what some leaves I missed. I think this is all I need to top them off out there. So let's go top them. We topped them off. Trying to make sure we just get hay and not gravel mixed up with it, which is hard to do, but I would like to keep the gravel in the barn. I know it's impossible to do completely. What do y'all think? You think it looks better? I think it looks better. Boy, does this make me miss the horses. Do y'all keep your eggshells? I keep my eggshells, and every once in a while I throw some in, like today, with my chicken feed. How I do it is take the eggs as I use them, put them in the fridge, and when I need them, I crush them up, let them dry out, and then put them in their feed. I'll show you what it looks like. So here it is. I put it in their feed. Just kind of let them dig through. If they don't need it, they won't eat it. If they need it, they will. It's good calcium. Alright, y'all. We're making some progress. This is what I would call the corner of doom. This is where everything gets sat that doesn't really have a spot. This is Andy's tool area. This is stuff we don't use very much. Empty boxes. He's using the drill. Eggs go here. This is area that has no rhyme or reason. So we need to get that decently cleaned up today. This is the feeder I was telling you about, the gravity feeder. I told you about the gravity water. This is the gravity feeder that goes with it. It has the lid on top. It's out there with the rabbits, but you just fill this up. You just fill this up just ever so often, and the babies eat out of it. Comes in handy. When you had horses, definitely a necessity in the barn for people and animals alike. Hard telling what that goes to. When she took off her training wheels. It's turning out to have some memories on this stuff. So, we got it cleaned out mostly. I'll go through the top after I finish the bottom here. These are tables. I might just take this out real quick and go ahead and clean this up. There's some old food and all kinds of stuff that needs swept out of there. So, let's do that. Alright, I pulled one thing down and everything fell. Here's some markers for the tomatoes last year. Cherokee purple, yellow, Cherokee purple, Cherokee purple, yellow. Let's see what else we. Old German. Old German, old German, old German. That's a couple breeds we grew last year. I never did put the stakes in. Would you be a horse farm at one time if you didn't have old rusty horseshoes laying around somewhere? What to put it on the outside or over the gate there for good luck. Probios. I bought a tube of this and the rats ran off with it. I had no clue where it went. I just found it. That's nice. These are fishing license. This is for this year. Well, I don't want to lose them. Put them there. Let's see if we can get this down. Oh, we got a mess. ahead and get the little table tray. Well, we kind of use it for like a shelf cleaned off before we get it put in. We have a medicine cabinet over here. Let me see. Right up here. So I'm going to put the iodine in it. I think this is empty. Yeah, it's empty. I don't know where that came from. Gonna put Lakin's flowers back. Looks like the water needs changed. I think some of them's rotted, but I don't want to hurt her feelings. We'll just sit them there. This is our mixing spatula. Always, all kinds, at all times, of pastry. Y'all probably seen enough. I'll get back to y'all when it's finished. It might look piled up over there, but actually it looks a lot better. Everything's organized and has its own place. So now, it's going to make our way down. I usually try to keep this stuff pretty organized on this end. But look how much space that left us here. And so I've got this box here. Let's see if it fits. Of stuff that we don't use as much. And so that'll fit right there. So, some more organization. Looks good to me. I don't know about y'all. It might look piled up over there, but I think that looks a lot better. I'll just sweep around the stuff. Maybe pull this stuff out and sweep it, but it looks better to me. Maybe it don't to anybody else, but I have to look at it every day, so I guess it just matters what I think, right? I just raked the floor, and now I'm throwing stuff back in the floor. I don't want to throw that away because it probably could be used for water or something, so that's why I just keep moving it around. Alright, I'm debating whether I wanted to continue on showing y'all the cleaning stuff, but I'm in the mood to really give this barn a good sweeping over. This corner back here is stuff that's been here, I guess, since the very beginning. There's old paint buckets and stuff like that needs out of here, and I don't even know what that thing is, and there's bottoms to tables and stuff, and that stuff just don't belong in here. It's taking up room. And so I'm going to try to maybe organize some stuff to keep it in here, but some of it I think I'm going to take to the dump over here. While I wasn't recording, all of this stuff that's sitting out here was right here. This is our trash bags and stuff, and we burn these and things, so we're just waiting for a not so windy day, a good burn day. And those are some buckets that are rusted and old paint and stuff in them, so we can't use them. But this is the back here, and it's just been piled up. This stuff needs to go. It looks bad, and so we're gonna get this clean. It's really nasty back here. There's rat poop. So anyways, let's get it clean. Probably need to wear gloves. Might grab me some gloves. Alright, I grabbed me some gloves. These used to be the bags our shavings came in, and we kept them, and now they're deteriorated and they're not worth anything, so they're definitely trash. Alright, y'all, I've dug really deep into this barn clean here, and it's going to take a good while to get everything the way I want it to, but I'm going to go ahead and stop this here and make a part 2, so if you want to come back for some more barn cleaning, you can come back. It would be a very long video if I recorded this, and I'll put it on one video, so if you want to see more of the barn cleaning, you come on back. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all watching part 1 of this video, and we'll see you on the next one on part 2. We'll see you later. Bye.